In 2023, a Stanford study found that 72% of adults under the age of 35 admitted to changing their stated opinions on social media just to avoid backlash from their online circles, proving how deeply the fear of isolation drives conformity. This hidden surrender of self is nothing new. It echoes the unexamined loyalties that fueled centuries of human error. Starting long before notifications replaced village squares, a man named Michel de Montaigne uncovered this vulnerability in the blood-soaked 1500s, when one wrong word could brand you a heretic and literally send you to the flames. Step into Montaigne's France, a nation fractured by religious wars, where Catholics and Protestants massacred each other in the name of unshakable truths handed down by priests and kings. Born in 1533, Montaigne watched herds form around these certainties, each group repeating mantras that justified the horrors while claiming the moral high ground. In 1571, he withdrew to his tower, isolating himself not for cowardice, but instead to probe the rot at its core. How crowds turn opinions into idols, worshipped without proof. "We are all wind," he observed in his essays, likening the human convictions to fleeting gusts that bend whichever way the majority blows. His lifetime exposed the epidemic, neighbors becoming killers because questioning the pack felt riskier than death itself. In the present, this ancient flaw has gone viral, supercharged by technology that profits from division. You wake up to feeds where algorithms predict your rage or approval, and then serve content that reinforces your bubble while vanishing dissent. Think of the rapid spread of misinformation during the recent US election cycles, where echo chambers amplified false claims about voter fraud, swaying millions without a single independent check. Or tie it to the ongoing economic unease as Western markets grapple with AI-driven job displacements in 2025. Headlines herd public sentiment towards blaming immigrants or corporations, rarely pausing to examine how automation policies from the last decade quietly eroded middle-class stability. It's Montaigne's insight amplified. What passes for common sense is often just the loudest repetition, normalized until absurdity feels inevitable. Montaigne tore down the era's pillars with surgical doubt. He mocked Europeans' boasts of superiority, comparing barbarian customs to the church's torture chambers. Why condemn ritual cannibalism when inquisitors roasted the living for thought crimes? Doctors, too, fell under his gaze. Bloodletting, hailed as science, drained lives while experts pocketed fees. Que sais-je? Translated, what do I know? This was his battle cry. Not despair, but a demand to earn your beliefs through scrutiny, shedding hand-me-down ideas that chafe under real use. Today, platforms engineer the same illusions on steroids. MIT research reveals over 60% of viral content stays within ideological silos, morphing complex individuals into slogan-spouting caricatures. Careers chosen for applause, partnerships molded to trends, a gnawing void at the age of 40 from paths that never were truly yours. What's the toll of all this? A scripted existence where careers chase prestige over passion, relationships that bend to social optics, and midlife voids that emerge from lives unlived authentically. Montaigne countered with radical self-interrogation, embracing contradictions to forge an inner compass that's immune to external sway. In the approaching AI era, this dynamic intensifies. Models trained on collective data could entrench herd biases and personalized advice, predicting your next opinion before you even form it. Yet flipped wisely, AI becomes a Montaigne in your pocket, simulating opposing arguments, stress testing assumptions, and nurturing the solitary reflection that births true independence, steering us towards deliberate futures rather than those pre-programmed for us. Escape begins with one audacious act. Interrogate a core conviction, defend its antithesis vigorously, then integrate what endures. Repeat and watch autonomy reclaim the throne. As artificial intelligence maps the contours of collective thought, it will either amplify the herd's roar or equip outliers with tools of unprecedented self-sovereignty. Harness the latter to chart paths that are untrodden. Unearth more hidden layers of mastery. Subscribe for more untapped revelations that redefine freedom and independence, and pass this on to ignite another's awakening. As always, live deliberately.